Hello, I'm Michał.
And I am Jacek.
We are co-founders of Wheelstair, a company which pushes the limits of accessibility for a truly inclusive society. World Health Organization assessed that 1% of world population uses wheelchairs for their daily mobility. And in developed countries, the percentage is close to 2%. So each time we pass 50 persons on the street, we should encounter somebody on a wheelchair. And we do not. Have you ever wondered why? We with Jacek knew it long before we started Wheelstair project. My father suffered sclerosis multiplex. He lived on the third floor of a building, historical building with no elevator, so he couldn't leave his apartment without my support.
My father also suffered from sclerosis multiplex. Although he lived in an apartment block with an elevator, he had last 8 steps to overcome, which was impossible without assistance.
So, we live now in the world where people travel to the moon and we have all technologies that enable to achieve great things, but there is no technological solution for millions of people who are stuck in their houses and apartments, and we just think it's not acceptable.
We decided to change it. Almost 5 years ago, we started a project which aimed to invent and develop a device which would be attachable easily to a normal manual wheelchair and which would enable its user to independently overcome stairs without a need for any assistance.
So how big is a problem in modern cities, you might wonder? In Paris, for example, there is only 3% of metro stations which are accessible for people on a wheelchair. And Metro Authority says they need 4 to 6 billion euros to make their stations accessible. It's simply impossible to do. And we have evaluated that for all Parisians who need a wheelchair, if we provide Wheelstair, and if we do it through a sharing platform, it will cost 1/50 of the price of adaptation of just a metro infrastructure. So it's a massive change opportunity, bringing people more freedom, and we are about this change.
From the very beginning, we knew how important is cooperation and collaboration with the end users. We didn't want to create a device which would end up on a shelf. So we implied inclusive design principles which help us to achieve the present result, which is a device tested and operational in real conditions.
So under Jacek's technological leadership, we had a team of engineers in robotics, mechatronics, electronics, ergonomics, and they achieved a technological solution that is appreciated by world-leading companies like Toyota, Nissan, or other big engineering names, ABB. But what we really want to achieve is a social change. We want people to live independently, we want people to live happy in their homes, in their communities, and remain independent as long as possible. And I think at Wheelstair we are just about that.
If you like our project, please join us. We need this for the project and for everybody.
We are bringing important social change. Please join us.
Thank you very much.